Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. So, y'all know the deal. I'm coming with a WWE video. So, without further ado, let's get this. Let's get this juice. Let's get this juice started. And I'm going to tell y'all. So, before I get started real good, I'm going to be telling you each one I will tell you what I'm talking about. So, let's get started. So the first thing first, I got to talk about NXT. So if you remember, the last WWE video I made, it was like 18 something minutes long. I'm trying not to make this too long, but I got to say this, and I'm saying it, y'all. I told y'all that somebody on Raw and SmackDown is going to join together and attack NXT. Well, that wasn't the case, but partial of my prediction was right. Could y'all believe none other the OC and AJ Styles is going to actually went over there and they did all the attacks. I was very surprised, but partial of my prediction was right. I don't know, but yeah. So then you had them in a match. Man, this was a pretty good match. Okay. All right. I didn't get to see all of it, but I kind of knew that was coming. So, moving right along. Like I said, moving right along. All right. I want to talk about something that wrestling culture news here on the tube. Got to give them a shout out. A rumor video they recently did. They did a rumor video saying that the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman the Wyatt family might get back together. Now, this is my thing, and I'm going to say it. Maybe the Luke Harper, Eric Rowan thing, all three of them can get back together. But Braun Strowman has become a more accuser in life than what he needs. I'm not gonna say they ain't beneath him, but I just feel like that's just not for him at the moment. Anything I know he haven't won title belts because Vince McMahon has not gave him that opportunity. Now I really wish Vince McMahon just give Braun Strowman that opportunity for excuse me y'all for a title belt, because I see Braun Strowman is a newer version of the Big Show. Do I need to say it again? Another version of Big Show. To get me saying, there's no way that I I can see him getting back together with that. Okay, still going on with the rumors for 2020. So that was rumor number one for 2020. Okay. So we're gonna get to the Lana, Rusev, Bobby Leslie mess in a minute. Okay. All right. The other thing is they recently talked about something that they was talking about was the crown jewel when it was the segment with Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. Oh my God, I will actually admit that was a pop. That was a good pop. That was a good serious thing. Now they are considering bringing them back full time. Now my thing is, but not in the capacity that y'all think. Oh, not as a wrestler or anything. More sort of like what Jimmy Hart of the Mouth of the South is. If you don't get what I'm talking about, let me get more a as a manager type role. All right, I can see it. So I can see that, but what makes it makes this better. All right, they're like going, getting, letting Hulk Hogan be a manager type role for the wrestlers that he had. All right, letting them be, let Ric Flair be the managers for the guys that he had. Now, I am all for it, but just exclude certain people. And like the one person I feel like don't need it, and I'm like, I'm not being down on it, but I'm like, can anybody see Corbin being already, he's already into himself. So have anybody ever seen him being so more into himself if this happens? I'm just saying. Okay, that was rumor number 2. Now, rumor number 3 is doing with Ronda Rousey. It's as being discussed that Ronda Rousey is going to return, but when she returns, she's going to be on SmackDown. I'm gonna say like this: if this is the truth and everything, then they need to be trying to let every woman over there be champion. I love Bayley as champion. I love it. That's that. Okay, that's something that's being discussed for 2020. Also being discussed for 2020. I'm just saying, this is what I heard on like wrestling on wrestling culture news. This is what has been said by from them and several other wrestling shows, wrestling on YouTube shows. Now, the one I really have to talk about is Bayley turning on Sasha. Bayley supposed to be the heel. Sasha supposed to be the baby face. We're gonna have to see where this goes. So yeah. So then another thing is being talked about: Brock Lesnar going from a heel to a baby face. I'm sorry. I would not be able to get behind him because I will always consider him more of a heel than a baby face. So that's that. Now coming to the end. Now I gotta talk about John Cena. It is rumors for 2020 he will come back for a month and he will try to capture his 27th, so not 27th, 17th championship gold. Now, do I want to see John Cena say that? Yeah. Now that's one that's being discussed for John Cena. Another thing that's being discussed with John Cena being his true self, meaning he's going to turn heel, and then Roman Reigns come out to defend the WWE universe. So we're going to have to see where that's going to go. Now another rumor is I heard. I'm telling y'all some rumors for 2020. This is what this is all about. Rumors that I heard from wrestling culture news and stuff. Another one that's being talked about is The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, returning for a month and grabbing gold and then losing the title. I don't know how this is going to go over, so I feel like if anything should happen with The Rock returning, I think it, and I'm going to, at the end, I want y'all to stay tuned because I'm going to give you some other things, so this might be a pretty good long video. Now I can talk about the Rusev, Lana, Bobby Lashley thing. Now, the other rumor is with them, this storyline supposed to go past, let me see, go past, and I'm saying go past WrestleMania 36. Now, the reason they say that is supposed to do that, and then, like, Lana's supposed to go back to her husband. That's what I heard. That's what I heard on this wrestling, what culture news and things. So we're just gonna have to see. My thing about it is, if this is true, then why you do this storyline anyway? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty sensible, but I really think to make it a little bit more. Oh my God, let me see. make it more oomph to the storyline, it should be somebody else on Rusev's side and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it should have been a female a part of with Rusev and stuff to make Lana jealous. I'm telling you, that's just how I feel about the issue at hand. Now, now I'm done with that. Let me go down the ones I really am concerned about. Now, I'm concerned about one big one, but let me just like this. Why did y'all start this feud with Rusev and Bobby Lashley with Lana in the middle and stuff, and knowing that after WrestleMania you through with this storyline? That's that. All right, that's one. It's other people you could be pushing, like Chad Gable. You could be doing something real good with him. Yeah, y'all calling him Shorty G, and everybody supposed to be picking on him because he's short. Y'all could be doing something a lot with that. More with that than what you think. So then, one thing I forgot to tell y'all is Jeff and Matt Hardy do supposed to be returning, but if you remember one time before in the WWE, they have faced each other. So I wonder would they go so far enough of trying to recreate something what they did on TNA or something like what they did once before. We don't know. Hey, that's that. Okay. So the next thing is doing with The Rock. Yes, if I do want to see The Rock come back and wrestle. If he's gonna come back and wrestle, it's only one thing that I would sit my hiney on my bed and watch is under one three things. One, him coming in and beating the crap out of Brock Lesnar is one. Number two, seeing him team up with his family. And when I mean team up with his family, I mean teaming up with Roman Reigns, Jay, Jimmy Uso, Nia Jax, Tamina Snuka, and his cousin-in-law Naomi. All six of them, counting him, make seven. I would like to see all of them form a faction. If he comes back, that's the only way I will watch it. That is the only way I will watch it. Then the other thing is, I would want to see him come back and force Vince McMahon to retire. That'll be one thing. I would want him and John Cena to come back and force Vince McMahon to retire. I think it would be a good storyline and thing. Now another storyline I didn't talk about was now, since Paul Heyman has been doing good on Raw, I give him kudos. He has been doing good on Raw, but he has to be on Scream as well and things. So it's supposed to be like a riff between him and Brock. Like Brock is not gonna be, he's not gonna be managing Brock no more. So I'm going, who's gonna be the mouthpiece for Brock? Then I thought of it. What about his wife Stable? That'll give us a chance to have Stable back on TV for a while. I mean, who knows? But y'all, let me hear from y'all. Out of all of these rumored stories for 2020, which one intrigues you the best? Until then, y'all, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.